Marcel, so going from 2-0 down to winning 3-2, you must be absolutely delighted with that result.
Absolutely, you know, our boys have got an incredible character and they've shown that for 2 years now. It takes a lot to beat us, and it doesn't matter what position you put us under. You know, once you have the character in the pitch, you always have the optimism, and I thought that even at half time, you know, once we had our talk and we had a little bit of adjustments, we come out and we still felt optimistic. So yeah.
And I suppose it's always important to remember that Adam Malloy also made a couple of good saves before we started to come back into the game.
Adam Malloy, besides the fact that he's a fantastic goalkeeper in terms of saving and shot stopping and all the attributes that a normal goalkeeper has, Adam Malloy has also started bringing in new sets of attributes with his ball distribution, and last 2 games in particular, I'd go as far as saying he competes with any goalkeeper in this league or the league above. He's a fantastic character to work with in the training ground, and he outstanding today, absolutely outstanding today.
Chatham penalty, any complaints, or was it nailed on for you?
I think it's very easy to make judgment on once you just by seeing the action for the first 3 seconds. So I'll wait till I watch the game tonight, and then I'll make a better judgment. But yeah, I'd have to wait and make a judgment on that.
The substitution, all 3 substitutes had an effect on the game in the second half. When we pulled it back to 2-1, did you think that, from then on that we was only going to go one way and Sheffield were going to go on and get them 3 points?
No, I wouldn't say. You know, we thought it was definitely going to go that way. What we do where we work a lot is keeping calm under every circumstance. So if you look at our bench, the players are calm. It allows me and Ernie to be calm and make decisions under pressure, and also the players in the pitch are calm. And you know, we were able to spot a couple of areas where we thought we could hit at them, particularly looking at the players that we had on the bench. We adjusted around, I think it was around 56th minute, we'd adjusted the shape, and I just thought that really proved well. That's the first point. Second point, this year we've gone with a bigger squad, and you know, it's hard to maintain a big squad, particularly the players that are used to playing all the time. But I thought that it is games and scenarios like today which really shows how important a big squad is, because the 3 players that come on today had a massive impact to the outcome of the game. So outstanding, yeah.
Couple of changes today. Are we likely to see any other changes come Monday, or is it too early to make that assessment?
I think after a game it's very difficult, you know, to make any judgments. You know, we try to avoid radical decisions. So we always we watch the game usually around Sunday night. Ernie and I would have a discussion. You know, once we're calm and reflective, and then we feel that you know, the decisions you make under a calm and reflective environment are far more accurate than the ones you do under pressure. So for now, I don't know the answer to your question, but we will know by Sunday night.
What type of game are you expecting on Monday?
Well, the first and the most important thing that we try to reinforce to the players, we're not a cup team. You know, we're not here to win big games and then drop. It means nothing. You win a game, you move on to the next one. We're here to compete for the league. So the first and the most important thing that we reinforce to the players is in the way that we play, in our shape on and off the ball. Once we get that right, then we can start focusing on the opposition and how they play their game. Going based on history, I haven't actually seen Hollands and Blair play this year, but going based on their history from previous years, they're a physical side. They enjoy getting the ball up the pitch. You know, they'll get in certain areas of the pitch where they'll look for to win, you know, free kicks, so they can pick up on set pieces. Perhaps there'll be a different side. I don't know. We'll have to adjust on the day. But for now, we're expecting a physical side, and we just have to find our way to keep consistent our own play.
And finally, a crowd of over 700 today. It must have been really pleasing to see so many turn out and then also send them home with 3 points.
Well, what we often reinforce, and I often always try to communicate with the fans, is perhaps sometimes they get drawn with the emotion, but they don't realise the impact it has on the team. And there's a reason, if you look at our history at our home games, there's a reason why we're very difficult to beat at this ground. It's probably because of the way that our fans and their enthusiasm and the way they get the team going. They have a really provocative effect on our players. You know, their passion and the noise they make around, it really provokes our players and it gets them going. And fans were one of the 3 factors which I thought what made us come back. So you know, fans need to take a huge credit on themselves for what they did today, and the more they keep doing this, I'm confident the more points we'll keep getting on the board because of the fans. So I just keep asking them to keep continuing as they are. Fantastic today.
Marcel, thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.